Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: Compiling Python Source Code for Protection. Introduction. Python is an interpreted language, which means that the source code is not compiled into machine code like languages such as C++ or Java. This makes it easier for anyone with access to the source code to read and modify it. However, there are ways to compile Python code into a form that is more difficult to reverse engineer, which can help protect your code from unauthorized access. In this tutorial, we'll explore some methods and tools to achieve this and provide a code example. Cython is a programming language that makes it easy to write C extensions for Python. You can use Cython to compile your Python code into C code and then compile the C code to create a shared library or extension module. This method doesn't completely protect your code but makes it harder to access and understand. Here's how to use Cython. Install Cython. If you haven't already, install Cython using pip. Write your Python code and save it in a file, example my_module.py. Create a .pyx file, example my_module.pyx, with the Cython annotations. You can use the def keyword to define C types for variables and functions to optimize performance. Create a setup.py file to build your extension module. Build the extension module by running. This will create a compiled module, which is harder to reverse engineer than the original Python code. PyInstaller is a tool that packages Python programs into standalone executables. It can help protect your code from unauthorized access and modification. Here's how to use PyInstaller. Install PyInstaller. If you haven't already, install PyInstaller using pip. Navigate to the directory containing your Python script, example my_script.py. Create a standalone executable by running. PyInstaller will create a dist directory containing your standalone executable. This executable is a self-contained binary and is more difficult to reverse engineer than the original Python code. Here's a simple Python script that will protect using Cython and PyInstaller. Follow the methods mentioned above to protect this script. Use Cython to compile it into a shared library, and then use PyInstaller to create a standalone executable. Conclusion. While these methods can make it more challenging for unauthorized users to access your Python code, no solution can provide absolute security. Determined individuals may still reverse engineer your code. However, these techniques can be effective in protecting your code from casual access and modification. Choose the method that best suits your needs and the level of protection you require. ChatGPT.